Hey guys, what is up? It's your boy MoodZi back at it again with another review. And to be honest, this review might be the shortest review that I've ever done for Dragon Ball Super. One of the shortest reviews, because I don't think there is much to talk about. The only talking point that we have to talk about is Gas's new form and sort of the mystery behind it about his true self being liberated, and him looking so old also is a mystery of mine. So I don't know if this is something that the writer Toyotaro is going to expound or maybe try to explain a little bit more in the next chapter, because this seems a little bit strange that Gas is supposed to have this magnificent power and he's super strong and is giving Goku a much tougher time than he did in the previous chapter. However, he soon gets overwhelmed by basically the Raditz tactic that Goku and Piccolo had, which basically Goku tries to stall Gas, and then Granola charges his attack like he's charging the special beam cannon. Well, in that case, it's Piccolo charging the special beam cannon against Raditz. And here I was fearing, or maybe speculating, that we might have the same callback of perhaps Vegeta's going to be the one who holds Gas and tells Granola to shoot, and that'll be like a 2-in-1 thing, like Vegeta preparing himself to sacrifice himself and giving Granola the chance to be like, I will die by your hands. This is your chance to 2-in-1, basically have revenge on the Saiyans that worked with Frieza, and also revenge against Gas and the Heaters. But yeah, but as soon as we know in the chapter that Granola is no longer seeking revenge. So yeah, here's the thing. There are main talking points that I want to talk about. The main talking point is the first one. There were some interesting fights. I don't think that Toyotaro was in the mood. I don't think this chapter was as good as the previous chapter. Not much development happened besides that we think that Gas is defeated, but I don't think that's the case, to be honest. So I think there is a little bit more. I think Gas is just gonna transform again or get a little bit stronger. I just don't see it as ending in that way. However, it's still really interesting that we saw Goku's Susanoo form. I don't know what we call it. Again, you guys, please tell me in the comments down below, because I've been a little bit out of the Dragon Ball community, so I don't know what are the names for some of the things. I don't even know what Minato is called so far. I'm still want to know what his name is and how to pronounce it. But anyways, yeah, Goku's Susanoo form, that's what I'm going to call it for now until someone corrects me, is we saw a callback to it, and not really a callback to it, we saw it coming back actually in this chapter. And I like the way it was all of a sudden. I think if we watch the anime, it will serve as a shock moment. It was Goku's instinct kicking in, because Alex said that, yo, if you fire that attack right here, the planet will explode. And I think it's a little bit stupid, because how would you judge? We've seen a lot of attacks fire before. We've seen God Kamehameha's, Final Flashes, just incredible attacks. The characters in Dragon Ball Super are significantly stronger than the characters in DBZ. And the characters in DBZ can easily bust planets. We've seen King Vegeta, who's a power level of 10,000. We've seen him bust a few planets. So regardless if you think that's filler or not, stronger characters than him can still bust planets. Like Frieza, we've seen Kid Buu one-shotting planets with Ki Blasts, and these characters in Super are literally, you could argue they're millions of times stronger. You could argue that. Low ball, they're thousands of times stronger. I think it's obviously more than that. So I just find it a little bit odd that this attack in particular, Granola can't control it enough, or control the radius of the blast so it doesn't destroy the entire planet. It's just really weird for me. But it was an excuse for Goku to summon his Susanoo, grab Gas, and just toss him in the air, and that's it. And he just fires the attack, and Gas is supposedly defeated. So yeah, that's about the chapter. Nothing else happens in the chapter. I don't think there's anything else besides the fact, the mystery on why does Gas look so old. And yeah, there's also these moves that he also, like, there's something that I wanna actually forgot to mention, that the moves he used against Goku was reminiscent or the same moves that Moro was using against Goku when he was using his magic. So I don't know, is it part of the wish, or was it part of the transformation that he was able to exhibit or was able to showcase that move? Again, I would like to know if you guys can help me in the comments down below. Just guess whether he, like, in terms of like his motivation or his character, I think he's not that interesting, to be honest, in terms of his background so far. However, his design, his moveset, the way he fights, I think he's one of the most interesting Dragon Ball villains. He is up there with Majin Buu. I think he's a lot of really interesting. Like, it's not like one of those, you know, like hit punching, or like Jiren. Like, let's take that. Hit is actually a little bit interesting. Let's take Jiren, for instance. Jiren is just boring as hell. Like, he's just a roided ass roided ass alien who's very powerful and punches really hard and moves really hard and is really fast. But here with Gas, he's not only very strong, but he has a lot of moves. So yeah, I think just Gas is really interesting in that. And also, speaking of moves, like interesting moves, apparently Minato, the guy who cannot pronounce his name, has this ability to hypnotize people, which I also thought that was interesting. So yeah, again, nothing really above that. It's just that's the chapter. The highlight of the chapter is Gas teaming up with Goku. Goku team up with Gas. There's also this really funny Vegeta trying to have some sort of spotlight in the chapter, and just Gas tosses him away, which is just really funny. I don't know. I think like Totaro has procrastinated with this chapter. I feel like he didn't do anything for the first 3 weeks, and it was like, oh shit, I gotta publish this next week, and he just made a rough sort of draft, and he made everything so quickly because it felt rushed. I don't know if you guys feel the same. It just feels really rushed. But anyways, I don't think it's bad by any means. I would give it like a 7 out of 10. But let me know what you guys think about this chapter. Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, just tell me anything. Since I'm caught up, you can tell me, you can speculate. You don't have to worry about spoiling anything for now. So anyways, it's been your host MoodZi, and yeah, I'm signing out. So peace.